people. Greetings, people. We are here this morning once more, or this afternoon, or this evening once more, to talk on a little worry, a little something that's a worry to many of us, and that is gratitude. Yes, many of us feel lack gratitude in one way or the other. Yes, gratitude be it in our characters. We exercise ungratefulness in our characters. We exercise ungratefulness in our words. We exercise ungratefulness in our actions. Yes, and that gives us much more worries. That makes life much more difficult on us and much more tough on us. Yes, this morning I'm here this morning to encourage somebody. So always be grateful for what you have. Be grateful, be thankful for what you have. Yes, because if you look around you, you will see so many reasons to be thankful about. So long as you are listening to my voice, it only means you have a reason to be thankful about. That is life itself. It's a greatest miracle. Yes, to many that do not know, I am here this morning to let us know that life itself, it's a bigger miracle. Yeah, and that's something to be grateful about. Till you must be grateful for what you have before it will multiply. That's one thing we need to understand. Yes, uh, and a grateful somebody, it's always patient to wait for what tomorrow holds. But an ungrateful somebody who want to be in the haste to go get what was supposed to come tomorrow in a better way. And when we are not grateful, you'll be in the haste. So many things will get bad. Yes, and you'll get to complain a lot. Yes, and when you complain a lot, you yourself you see life as though it's a very tough something. Yes, of which life is actually smooth. No matter the circumstances you find yourself in, there is still something to be grateful about. Yes, I know many will doubt me. Many will say, but why should I be on crosses and yet be grateful? Many will say, but why should I be on a wheelchair and yet be grateful? Many will say, why should I be on a sick bed and yet be grateful? You've got to be grateful, people. There is always a reason to be grateful about. You in that sick bed, there is somebody in a mortuary that cannot be grateful anymore. You on that crosses, there is somebody still in a mortuary that cannot be grateful. You on that wheelchair, there is still somebody in the mortuary that cannot be grateful. And you even that has no clothes to wear, there is somebody that is in a mortuary that may have clothes but cannot wear those clothes to wear. So long as you're in the mortuary, the next step is in the grave, and in the grave, the next step is you get rotten. Yes, stuffs will eat you off and all that. So you will have to be grateful. Uh, so long as you are listening to my voice, because I know that if you are hearing me speak, it only means you are still alive and you are still breathing, and there is a reason to be grateful about, to thank God about, and there is a reason to thank those around you about. Let's even talk on what you receive from people at the end of the day before complaining of needing more. It's not bad to be needing more, but it's too bad to constantly be in need, not even being grateful for what you have already. Yes, because many people at one point in time will only want to receive. They are not even being grateful for what they have already. And that character, it gives us a lot of worries. It makes us think that life is so tough and so challenging. It's true. Life may be tough and challenging, but then what will help us catch up with our day-to-day challenges? It's the grateful heart, the thankful heart. Yes, being grateful and being contented with what we have. Not saying you should be comfortable with what you have at that point and stay at that point. You are permitted to want more. I myself, I want more for myself as days goes by. I want to increase as days goes by. I need more as days goes by. But I have to be grateful for what I have and be thankful. Yes, so that it should not sound as though I have nothing at all. Yes. If I am grateful, it doesn't mean I have recognized something I have that I have to be grateful about. Yes. If you have no much clothes to wear, and show off with, by the way, there is still life you have at least. Wait till you see somebody that is in the mortuary, and then you will know that the life you have, it's something very much significant and relevant that you have to be thankful about. Yes, be grateful for whatsoever thing you have and for wherever you find yourself, so that you will not get to think that life is so tough and challenging. Yes. Just be calm no matter the challenge you find yourself in. Be grateful and let it function as though that is the best you could receive from life, and the best you could receive from nature, and the best you could receive from family, and the best you could receive from your community, and the best you could receive from your neighbor, and all that. And then you just see you have some peace of mind and joy. By the way, upon all the worries, it will add nothing. Rather, it will add nothing positive. Rather, it can add something negative. When you think much, you'll get to realize that you will have headache. A lot of headache will want to come around, and you'll now depend on drugs or medications. If you are lucky enough, you have just headache that a Faragan can easily cure. That many other medications that can cure headache in different countries, in different areas of the world, will easily cure headache. But then, if you are not lucky enough, you begin to have what they call high blood pressure. You begin you have a lot of challenges in your health. Your health will break down, and you will always sound as if your health will not be in good shape. If you want to be one of those that is not grateful, gratefulness, it heals already. Yes, because if you are grateful, you will get to be good, and you'll get to just be happy. Yes, a thankful somebody, a thankful creature, it's always happy. Though happiness is also another difficult aspect many people lack in life, of which if you get inside of them, you'll not even see a reason why they are sad. You'll not even see a reason why they are not happy. If you have life, and then if you maybe one thing I want to talk about now before I wrap up is that it is because we are not grateful because it is always about our wants, not needs. Yes. If you want this, you want that, you want that. You might have your one shirt, and your one trousers, and your one pair of shoes. The thing now is that is a need at that moment. You have what you need at that moment. At least you have a cloth, at least you have a pair of shoes to wear, to put on. But there are people that will not even, they don't have the shoes, they don't have any of those things you have. And yet we want this, we want that. And that gives us a lot of reasons to worry. And that makes life so tough. And that makes us feel like life is so, the whole war is on us. I come before you this evening with my own humble opinion, and my own humble suggestion, and my own humble advice. Be grateful for what you have. Yes, be grateful, totally grateful for what you have. For it is only because you have not looked, you have not searched deep, you will find something you have. Because many of us will ask a question, but what do I have that I have to be grateful about? You have many things to be grateful about. Yes, you have so many things to be grateful about. If you think you are a visual impaired that cannot see, at least you have your ears to hear. If you think you are hearing impaired that you have your ears not to hear, at least you have your mouth to speak. If you think that you have a and that if you think that you don't have legs to really to run around, at least you have a life to be grateful about. You have a voice to speak, you have your eyes to see and check people, you can look deep. You will have something that another person do not have, and then you have to be grateful about that thing you have. Yes, let me tell you something. There is a lot you have that you don't know that you have those things, simply because you are not grateful. The moment you start being grateful, you realize that you have a lot, just a lot to be grateful about. You realize that you have a lot that many people see as a prayer point, many want to have. Yes. Thank you so much, and happy Sunday once more for those that their own Sundays is still ongoing. And I want to thank you all for always considering my own voice and I'm always putting that into consideration. May the good God bless us all. Thank you all and see you later. Thank you all.